All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Detroit Piston video for you. If you enjoy it, hit that like button. I'm going to try and aim for 50 likes on today's video. I'm also 420 subscribers on the dot away from 7,000 subs. So if you guys are new here and you haven't hit it already, be sure to hit that subscribe button for plenty of NBA content. Now, the Detroit Pistons run at the Summer League title in Vegas has come to an end as Summer League is officially over. Their attention now, it's definitely going to be shifted a little bit more towards training camp, which will begin next month in September. And all their young players, they'll get the opportunity to play against the team's veteran players. Now, the roster is pretty much set. They've got a bunch of young, new talent, and they also brought back some veteran leaders like Corey Joseph. They also added veteran center Kelly Olynyk and forward Trey Lyles to the locker room, and that's going to help out their front court. Now, the Pistons, they also have two players on two-way contracts, Chris Smith and Luka Garza. I actually just made a video about Luka Garza yesterday, so if you're a Piston fan or you're a Luka Garza fan and you haven't checked that out, be sure to check it out because I really like Luka Garza, man. He left a strong impression to me after a very good Summer League performance. He was consistent. He lost over 40 pounds, and honestly, he just looks good. So you've got the order of the depth chart a little. No one really, it's not set in stone, essentially. So training camp's going to force Detroit's coaches to move the team in a little bit of a different direction. You've still got to evaluate how Cade Cunningham and Killian Hayes work together, since they're going to be the main two in the backcourt sharing ball handling responsibilities. The Pistons, they got a little bit of a taste of what that's going to look like at Summer League, but it's just Summer League. So you're playing against guys who aren't going to do much, and ultimately they definitely need to get more run together. So some wondered if Hayes would eventually finish shots at the rim with his right, and if he could consistently knock down shots from three. Seemed to try, definitely attempted both of those two in the Summer League, but he still showed some hesitation, which is always just tough when thinking about Killian Hayes, because to me, if he got a consistent jump shot, if he was just more aggressive, then I think he would be really surprised. I think he would just surprise half the world, half the NBA. I mean, this is a player who last season, last season was just a wash. I think last season was just a wash. He's just got such a nice feel for the game that you can't teach, but you got to get aggressive, man. If he doesn't get aggressive, he's not going to survive in the league. Attack the rim, finish with strength, finish with confidence. I want Killian Hayes to do more and more driving. I want him to be as aggressive as he possibly can, because you know that drive kickout's always going to be there. You just know he can make that pass. So to me, he showed hesitation in the Summer League, but he also showed a little bit more potential. Now, Cade Cunningham, he also was pretty much completely settled in by the last Summer League game he played. I believe they only played him the first 3 games. He averaged 18.7 points, 5.7 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.7 steals, and 1.3 blocks. Now, he did shoot 50% from deep on 9 attempts per game. You read that right. Cade Cunningham made 50% of his threes after attempting 9 per game. It means he essentially almost shot 30 threes in the Summer League in 3 games, and he made them at a 50% rate. So the same thing was actually with Jalen Green, where it's like, all right, these guys they were really efficient from the deep ball. Cade shot 50%, Jalen Green shot 52% from deep. So he maybe could have had more assists. I think that would be what his biggest flaw would have been. However, a lot of the Pistons, they had major challenges knocking down shots in their first 2 Summer League games especially. So Cade only played 3, and Detroit, their Summer League team just got better as the Summer League went on. So Cade unfortunately missed, and it's actually fortunate because you don't want to injure him, but it's unfortunate for the fact that he only averaged 2.3 assists because his guys weren't making anything in the first 2 games. So I think he'll have way more than 2.3 assists in the regular season once he gets his guys in the starting lineup. So with Cunningham and with Hayes, those are just the first of the 2. Like, this whole roster is extremely versatile. You can slide them up, you can slide them down, and they're going to just continue to prioritize players who can thrive in multiple positions. You're seeing it with teams like the Toronto Raptors, and you're seeing new GM Troy Weaver kind of start to implement almost the same thing, where it's just we want versatile defenders, and that's going to help us on the offensive end as well. So Diallo and Josh Jackson can shoot, but they both can play multiple positions. You've got Jeremy Grant, Sadiq Bey, who've played minutes at both small forward and power forward, and then they've actually even played Isaiah Stewart at power forward. Could do the same thing with Kelly Olynyk. Now, that being said, both Josh Jackson and Jahlil Okafor are guaranteed through next season. Ton of injuries last season that kept them out for massive stretches. If Diallo comes back, it could make the competition for minutes tougher for a guy like Josh Jackson, which is tough because I'm huge on Josh Jackson. I like Diallo, but I would rather have Josh Jackson play than Diallo. I know Diallo's got a really good defensive game, but Josh Jackson, to me, he's promising. He's got the potential, and it's tough. They offer very similar skill sets. You got guys like Siaku Doumbouya. He had a hard time last season really getting much going. It's going to be a tough season again for him, in my opinion, to get minutes. Now, the Pistons open training camp on September 28th, and they will announce the schedule on Friday when the NBA releases its matchup for the regular season. So currently, once again, you've got Killian Hayes, Corey Joseph, and Saben Lee as your point guards. At the shooting guard, you've got Cade Cunningham, Frank Jackson, who was a great signing, by the way. I did not talk about Frank Jackson getting re-signed. I thought that was a great move. Rodney McGruger, Sadiq Bey, Diallo, Jackson, Isaiah Livers at the small forward position. At power forward, you got Jeremy Grant, Trey Lyle, Sekou Doumbouya. At the center, you got Isaiah Stewart, Kelly Olynyk, Jahlil Okafor, and then you've got your two-way players, and Chris Smith and Luka Garza. So that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. Go ahead and comment down below what rank you think the Detroit Pistons will finish in the Eastern Conference. I'm going to go ahead. I think that they'll finish at like 9 or 10. I think they'll have a pretty solid team next year, and I think it'll surprise a lot of people. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year, still in my opinion, although honestly, Scotty Barnes is looking pretty versatile as well. So that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to hit that sub button, man. We're 420 away, and I'll see you guys later.